to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys cover. That was Bottleneck. Thank you, Bottleneck, for singing a little homegrown. That's my boy right there, Jackie Bottleneck Strickland. Well, 22 veterans a day in this country commit suicide. We talk about it every day, don't we? 2 or 3 times a day, don't we? And still it happens. So our goal is to raise awareness and bring light to that, along with a lot of other folks, and that's what we're trying to do. So vets, just know we love you, even though my camera work is terrible. Somehow it gets worse as I go. I ain't never seen nothing like it. But here we are. So, phone will probably slide. Ain't much I can do about it. We'll just go with it. 22 vets a day commit suicide. I hope in my lifetime that number hits 0. Do you think it will, Scab? I don't know. Praying that it does. Vets, you fought for us. Let us fight for you. We love you. We really do. We back to blue here. How do we do that, Scab? By not breaking the damn law. Pretty simple. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. That one may be the toughest part of all of it, but you got to hang in there. You got to, sometimes it's just too damn tempting. Especially when you just, want to get high. Or be awake or whatever, hopefully that you'll quit one time and that'll be it and you can move forward with your life. It's tough though. It's a daily fight. It's not something that ever really gets easy, but you fight the fight and that kind of thing. Now, having said all that, we're not going to do another 18 to 20 minute ramble like we did yesterday. I ain't sorry about it. I just wanted to ramble. But today, what we're going to do is do a what's in your pockets and get back on track with that now. Now. I like doing this for a lot of reasons, but one is, like yesterday, if you follow the thread, or some of the threads, we're starting to get the community going. I noticed on several videos, people were giving tips on, how to loosen up a cold steel knife, or referencing other videos. And you're welcome to do that. I've got no problem with that. I know some people get all weirdo if you put another video on there, but I don't care. If there's something that'll help somebody, post it. That's what community's about. So, having said all that, now today, I've been carrying the Recon 1. Today, we're going to stay with the cold steel vein, but it's the sr1. This is the folder version of the SRK, Grippy G10, S35 VN. Now, I kept saying yesterday Recon 1 was Gribex. It's G10. Cold Steel will rename everything under the sun, and then, wouldn't you know, I'd mess that up. So, here's the deal on that guy. That's life. Old Scab will mess some stuff up. I can't do everything. So I appreciate y'all letting me know it was G10. This one I believe is G10, and it's grippy, and it's S35 VN. No, it ain't. That's a lie. This is, it is, but this is CPM S35 VN. CPM, yes, I'm reading it right here. I love this knife. I've had this knife for a year and 2 months. Megan got this for me. Old Megatron got this for me October 19th of 2019. That's my birthday. So that's one of the ones I'm carrying today. I about ran all over that woman. Sorry, sweetheart. Better put that knife down. She was not happy. Now, we're headed down here to North Liberty Street. You say, you always tell us that. We don't know where that's at. I know you don't. That's why I'm comfortable telling you. Now, the other knife I'm carrying today, and I've got my Medford, and I've always got a big knife on me. Now, for the second day in a row, I'm carrying my K-Bar Big Brother. I did look up that video with Doug Micarta. He was in on the design. Now, let me tell you where the Big Brother came from, and this is according to Doug Micarta. You don't like it? Take it up with Douglas. He was working with one of the Special Forces groups, and they were they wanted his input on the knife. Well, he's big into the Filipino martial arts, and the Filipino Special Forces carry a blade that's similar to the K-bar, but it's bigger. It's a bigger blade stock. So Doug put that together. They all come in, and the Filipino military call him Big Brother. Now, whatever the Filipino word is, I don't speak Filipino, so I don't know. Now, I had an uncle that's Filipino. Actually cooked for President Johnson. That dude could cook. Uncle Phil could cook, man. He was one of my granddad's big buddies. Anyway, neither here nor there. I know that enhanced your life. Where was I at? Oh, the Big Brother. So that's where the name Big Brother came from, because that's what the Filipinos called Doug Micarta. And he did have a hand in the design. And I'm going to tell you something. That K-Bar Big Brother, it is a big knife. I think I was telling, I'd not messaged. In one of the comments, I had told Miss Becky Stiles that it is a big knife, yes, but it is very well balanced in hand. I may do another video on it and get Megatron to cut some stuff up with it. It's that balanced. And now Mega's strong as shit, but that's not my point. My point is, it's a bigger knife, but it handles like a mid-size knife. So that's what I'm carrying today. We're going to be downtown Jacksonville, which is, whatever. If you want to envision the bustling downtown vibe of Jacksonville, think about that movie 28 Days Later. About 29 days later. There just ain't shit going on. But that's fine, because I'm out here by myself. JC's with Pete and Rich. And I know I talk about these people like you know them. You're just like, Scab, okay. And then Andrew is sick, so buddy, we're praying for you. Yeah, I'm glad you stayed home, because I didn't want to catch whatever you had. And Trevor rides with Andrew. And you're like, Scab, we really don't care. Well, it enhanced your life. Now, the other knife I'm carrying, you're like, thank God, is the rajah3. This is the one my boy Danny Nettles got me. See that? Hashtag NQQ, never quit quitting. I love that saying so much. I just cut that woman right off. Ooh, Lord, she will shoot me. But I got on my seatbelt. I'm being safe. Got on my sunglasses. My PPE, if you will. Steel toe boots. So it's all good. Plus, she looks like she's about 5'3", 130 pounds. She got that big a problem with it. The old Scab can't whip too many people. I can whip her. So I ain't worried about that. Now, well, there she goes. About 100 miles an hour by me. That flipped me off. Okay. I can't say much because I did cut her right off. Alright. And I'm going to have to cut this person off here. I'm sorry, buddy. But, that'll be alright. Missed my turn. So, back to the knife. We'll just get off right here. It all goes to the same spot. Back to my knife here. Now, there's my hashtag 22 a day. I love this knife. I love the Rajahs anyway. But, now y'all look at this rajah3 in my hand. Wow, right in my eye. Look, y'all see how that feels? Now, do I cut a lot of stuff with it? No, man. It's acid etched. It was given to me. But I like having this knife on me. Let me tell you something. I got a comment yesterday, and the guy was asking, this is going to be a little bit of a ramble, but not a bad one. The guy was asking about the difference between certain knives and the deployment. He lives in California. Said he and his wife hike a lot. Now, I know that there are draconian knife laws in California and New York. However, I don't know them specifically, so I don't want to tell you something that's not right, or go on some stupid ass rant that's not right, okay? So maybe this evening or tomorrow, I'll do a quick video comparing the good points and bad points. He was asking basically what, if he's gonna buy one knife. Now, if it was me, it would be the rajah2. A couple of reasons why. And I'll show these in a video. I think I've done it before, but everybody likes seeing the rajah2, so we'll do it again. A couple reasons I would choose the Rajah. Now, I'm saying Rajah because it was one of his choices. Hey, Scab, out of this, that type scenario. I would choose the Rajah2 because it's got a 6-inch blade length. Okay? So it's got a 7-inch handle, I believe. If not, and I'm not being smart, just put scab, it's this. I'm thinking it's 13.5 inches over, 13 inches overall. Not 100% sure, but here's why I would like the rajah3. Now, I'll use the rajah3 as an example, because it has the same point right here. See that tip? I'd say that's kind of a spear tip, kukri style blade, but kind of a spear tip. Now, the reason I would choose a rajah, and y'all know, everybody here knows, from the depths of their soul, or my soul, when people ask me about using a knife for self-defense, usually I say something smart, because y'all know my feelings on it. But when somebody asks seriously, and not just of somebody jumping out when they're hot, but animals and that kind of thing, if it's a serious question, I've got no problem answering it to the best of my ability. Now, this is an opinion. The Espada, and he was saying like the Espada large, or the counterpoint large. Here's, as much as I love the counterpoint, here's why I would rule the counterpoint out. The deployment of the counterpoint. Now, somebody, oh, scab, I can just flip mine out, just like that. Now, understand what I'm saying. The counterpoint is a little more difficult to open. I personally like the wave technology. Personally, I like that. Now. You say, scab, I can deploy this at, and I'm sure you can. But let's just think about this. Okay? Well, we ain't got to think about it. I'm giving you my opinion on it. Now, the rajah3, I can whip out super quick. I can deploy it because I like the wave technology. Now, this wave was designed by Ernie Emerson. I'm gonna make this quick because I am gonna do a full video on it. I like the rajah3 because I can deploy it fast. It does have a spear type point blade for jabbing. And he brought up a good point, man, when the adrenaline's going, and that's true. You want a knife that you can open quickly if you have to use it for defense against anything, otherwise. Now, the rajah3 you can deploy quickly. It's got a good point on it. It's got plenty of length for good reach, okay? What tips the balance to me for the rajah3 is the kukri style blade, where yes, I can jab, but I can also slash, and I can also hack. So if we throw in adrenaline, okay, and we throw in, oh my God, there's guys that when the fight breaks out, they'd have you believe, oh, everything's like the Matrix. Oh, shit. I've been in, seriously, well over 1,000 fights, because I bounced for 20 damn years. All right? Everything's fast, and it's chaotic. And well, Scab, I'm trained. Well, good for you. Are you trained in the Matrix? Can you slow time down? No, you're not. So, I'm not saying that things don't slow down for you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, for me, I was born into chaos, and I thrive in the chaos. So for me, having a kukri style blade where I can hack, I can slash, I can jab, and remember, you got to turn that thing around. So, if a bear's coming at you, be like, whoa, wait a minute, that dude turned that knife around. I better not dump on him. He knows what he's doing. Plus, when the cops find you stabbed to death or something trying to knife fight somebody, they'll be like, man, he must have fought a ninja. He had that thing backwards and everything. He must have watched several movies. I'm being smart about turning around. But if I do turn around, I can still jab. So, the rajah3, to recap, and I'm cutting it here, and I'm going to do a whole video on it, on the knives he asked me to do. I know there's a million others. There's the out the fronts, the out the sides. There's the Emerson with wave. But I'm talking about the knives he specifically asked. I would say rajah3. It's very dependable. I've got 2 of them. Both of them open very quickly, easily with the wave technology. They've got the triad lock, which we're going to do some testing on the triad lock. We're going to see if it's hype or what. But I would go with the rajah3. That's my simple answer before I confuse everybody. So guys, listen, I've got the rajah3 on me. I've got the sr1 that Megatron gave me for my birthday, that I think slid down there in the floorboard. Yeah, must have. And my Medford and a couple more. So tonight or tomorrow, I think my grandson will be in town today, so it may be a day or two, but I will do a video on which knife I would carry in the scenario that was asked. Well guys, listen, I love y'all. I've rambled long enough. I'm Scab, you're not. Tell me what's in your pocket, tell me what's on your mind. Love y'all. We're gone.